try it on real
Hi. Are we good to... All right, they're closing the doors. I guess we're good to start. And they're locking them, and you can't leave. Great. Woo! Hey, welcome to the Loading Ready Run. Welcome to PAX, also. Friday morning, starting it off. They gave us the option of this panel, or of this time slot, or the one immediately preceding it, across from the keynote, and also way too early. So
Keynote.
what?
Welcome to the real keynote.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with a Crapshot from next week.
Hooray.
Join me for eternal life and eternal sexy times.
What about a dental plan?
Dental plan?
Well, yeah, I just got this sweet job and it's got an awesome dental plan. Oh, and a pension.
You'll have eternal life.
Yeah, which means I'm gonna need a lot of money and a dental plan, idiot.
Hooray. That was loud.
So for the past, there's going to be another video in a sec, so you leave the lights like this, it's fine. For the past several panels, we've done this whole laborious slideshow of all the stuff that we do. There's still a couple of those, but I decided to just do it in a trailer. So here's 2 minutes of things that we do, in case anyone's unclear on that.
Police say a man who was planning a robbery accidentally butt-dialed 911.
Oh, so what? He was betrayed by his own ass. It happens to everyone.
I need to get a hold of this guy and learn his technique. Siri has a hard time processing anything my ass says.
Frankly, I'm glad this man is in police custody because his magical enunciating asshole sounds dangerous.
I judge everyone in this situation hammered and dumb.
Meaning the lack of level cap serves only to support the usual Fallout post-game hobby of slowly and methodically depopulating the world.
Kudos to the creator of Journey of the Light, not only for outstanding originality and scamsmanship, but for the years of hardship he's had to endure because of his enormous brass balls.
Nobody's gonna watch this and say, is that former WWE Divas champion AJ Lee in a wasted cameo appearance? Shit, I'm gonna go buy Madden.
I've blended in with my environment so well you didn't even notice me coming. I imagine to you, it's as if I've appeared out of thin air.
What other sketch troops did you think were on this street? We don't talk to the neighbors. Yeah, because most of them are gray market medical weed dispensaries. Well, it keeps the rent cheap.
Do you have a minute to talk to me about Jesus Christ?
Sure.
Great. Who is he?
What do you want from me?
They contain as much protein as a cow, or several smaller cows. Handy pocket-sized capsules, force them into your skin. The secret is in the carcinomash.
Which is a secret.
Has your house been ruined by a home improvement show? I told them I like cars, so they put hubcaps on my walls. Hubcaps on my walls. They said it was funky.
I reckon you best be getting off my land now, boy.
Well, historically, this is my land.
I suppose by all rights you were here first. There you go.
Get off my land?
Yep.
This place is so fucked up.
I like that one. Additionally, of course, we do the Loading Ready Live, all that stuff. If you were into video game streaming and you watch us, if you don't know that and you've never seen that stupid thing pop up at the beginning of our YouTube videos that says that we're now live on Twitch, I mean, it's mostly true, but sometimes it's lying and I wish it would go away. Also, if you haven't checked out Stolen Jokes, you should check that out. Woo! It's I like calling it the official, unofficial webcomic because it started as just a thing that Featherweight did, and then we were like, we should probably get you to do this for real and give you money for it. So now it's the official unofficial webcomic. And so we recently started doing some, this is actually joking about, we recently started putting some vines up. And Featherweight was like, I've been wanting to try and like get better at animating, put more of that in my repertoire. And a Crapshot might be too much to like take a bite of to when I'm just sort of trying it out. So could I try animating a vine? And I was like, sure. So here's this. I'll play it a couple times because it's only 6.5 seconds long.
Hi, I'm a ghost, but I just want to warn you this movie is kind of scary and there might be spooks. Okay, bye.
One more.
Hi, I'm a ghost, but I just want to warn you this movie is kind of scary and there might be spooks. Okay, bye.
Spookford just wants to warn you. And then we have podcasts. We've got Tap Tap Conceit, where we talk about magic, the Lurcast, where we just talk about whatever, Magnum Rewatch, where Kathleen and I give you trivia and critique of the greatest TV detective ever, Thomas Magnum, P.I. Fight the Future, where Dan and Paul talk about dystopian young adult fiction, which if you haven't checked that out, you definitely should. In fact, you were on the most recent episode, weren't you, Ian?
Yes,
yes. They were talking about Nazca?
Nazca and the Valley of the Wind, which is actually post-apocalyptic.
It is. And then we have this other podcast that's a complete mystery unless you remember the thing that we said at PAX South. But we can show you some of it now. It's Qwerpline. So this is something I've been wanting to do for a couple of years. For those who aren't aware, from Desert Bus, there's this improvised fake radio show that Alex started doing a couple of years ago at Desert Bus called Qwerpline. And people demanded more, and even when he wasn't there. So then I did one called Qwerpline. That was like the morning show version. And then we combined it the year prior and this most previous year, and it turned into this just ridiculous radio show where Alex and I are these hapless DJs in a small town trying to keep everything under control. And so I've wanted for a while now to turn it into like a real thing. So that's what this is. So we're gonna start it bi-weekly. We'll see how that goes. It is improvised, broadly speaking, in that we come in with some ideas and then we just sort of go with it because we wanted to keep some of the ridiculous energy of the Desert Bus improvised Qwerpline there. And so it's myself and Alex and Kathleen and Ian and Beach. And I think so far each episode, because we've recorded a couple, it takes a little over an hour, and then we edit that down into like 15 minutes. And so it's going to be audio only, like it's not going to be a vidcast, but there's a video version that we're going to put on the YouTube channel, and so I'm going to play you a bit of it now. So the first episode's 14.5 minutes, and this is a 2.5-minute trailer. So you're missing a lot of context. But it jumps around. I wanted to give you a taste of the characters that might show up in an average episode of Qwerpline. Who knows? Because we don't. We barely plan anything in advance of this. But here's a segment of the pilot episode of Qwerpline.
You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Qwerpline this week is brought to you by Joss Ross's Boss Moss Floss. Delicious candy floss made from all natural sphagnum moss. It's Joss Ross's Boss Moss Floss. Try it with sauce.
Hello and good morning, Innsbruck. Big G Money here with A-Train. How's it going, A-Train?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. And hopefully everyone out there is having a wonderful time in scenic Innsbruck, home of the Tigers.
One of my favorite aquatic mammals.
Fun fact, home of the Tigers is one of the many tourism slogans used by the Innsbruck Tourism Board. It was first introduced in 1965 when the tigers were unveiled at the Innsbruck Municipal Zoo. And even though the Tigers were returned to their owner in 1997, they still use that slogan to this day.
It's like they always say, a tiger never forgets. Drivers are going to want to watch out for our first news item. All the potholes have gone missing.
You're not wrong, Alex. My drive into work this morning was uncomfortably smooth. For more on this story, we've sent our summer intern Derek down to Highway 3. How's it going down there, Derek?
I've got it here on this tape recorder. Can I just play it into my telephone?
Oh, would you look at the time? Coming up next, we've got Edith Slump with the arts.
What you got for us, Edith?
Hey, Grandma Alex. Thrilled to be here, finally making a career out of my love of the arts. Got a lot of movies opening at the local megaplex. Jack in It is about the somewhat ironically named Sandra Hammer, America's first female jackhammer operator. It's a feel-good movie.
Well, it's 1:15, and that means it's time to check in with Richter Hammock Slam in the QWRP traffic coopter. How's it going up there, Richter?
Imagine, if you will, traffic, a gun, stuffed full of a spicy Indian meal, and now the results of which spewing forth across the morning rush.
I'm going to have to cut you off there, Richter, as I am no longer hungry and not sure I ever will be again.
Well, to take us up to the break, we've got Ball Hinckley on the line, a local entrepreneur, to talk to us about his perfume business.
Yeah, that's right. Glad to be here, Graham and Alex.
Thanks for joining us, Ball, if I can call you that.
That's my first name. That's what my parents named me. I keep having to prove it in court.
Don't need to know about it. When we come back, the local Girl Scouts have come up with a unique fundraising initiative.
They've got guns.
Please stay tuned for more Qwerpline coming back after this short break.
So you get to hear much more with each of those characters. You get to hear all about Ball Hinckley's perfume business, Derek's complete failure at being an on-location reporter. And yeah, as you saw there's a couple bits in there where I leave in when a specific joke just completely cracks us up, because I kind of like that sort of style where it's like, this is so funny that somehow this video has actually stopped happening. So the first episode, I think we're gonna set it live this weekend. And so, yeah, and then it'll be bi-weekly. We've recorded 3 total so far, and I'm really enjoying how it's going. So, looking forward to you all hearing that. Another thing that we do is this thing, Desert Bus. Yeah. Desert Bus for Hope. Fundraising marathon. And everyone's been asking us, when is it this year? So, Desert Bus 9 begins November 14th.
Wow.
Mark your calendars.
That was very Apple of you, right? With the drop and the...
It's built in, as it turns out.
Of course it is.
It's a filter, yeah. And with the exception of Desert Bus, which is a fundraising thing, all the other stuff that we do has been able to happen because of our Patreon, which has been phenomenal. The support that you've all shown us has been amazing, because there's a lot of us and we do a lot of stuff, and we wouldn't be able to do this without you, so thank you. And part of the Patreon, of course, as you saw with Qwerpline, is the mystery box. So Qwerpline's a big thing to come out of the mystery box, as has been Magnum Rewatch and Fight the Future, but we have another thing here, another little thing that, because again, Featherweight brought up, he's like, hey, you know what would be a fun idea? And we were like, yeah, that would be a fun idea. And so we wrote some things to go with this fun idea. And here's the thing.
Yo, bro, can you hook me up?
This is based on the magic card code of Venom.
Thanks, bro.
So this is we're doing this little 6-episode miniseries to see how it goes and see if it's well liked and popular enough. And each episode is based around a specific magic card. I should have prefaced that one. That one was Coat with Venom from Dragons of Tarkir. It's like on the art, it's like a guy holding up his sword and it's all covered in drippy venom, and there's a dragon in the background who's obviously just horked on this guy's sword. It's like, that seems unpleasant. So written sort of in the same way that Crapshots are written, which is to say by everybody. Everyone sort of like refines the stuff, and then Featherweight does the art. And for that one, our friend Lily actually animated it. Because the idea was that, as I said, Featherweight isn't comfortable with animation yet, and that the idea was that I would, and then I'm like, I don't have time for that. So got Lily to do it. So what? And she lost her job, so we're helping out. Yeah, I think that you guys will enjoy those, especially if you're into magic. If you're not into magic, you might still find them funny. I'm going to play it again because it's so short.
That's the spirit.
Whoa. Wait.
Yo, bro, can you hook me up? Thanks, bro.
It's like a cat.
There's a little bit of ASMR going on.
Yeah.
It's very soothing.
Okay, so we started like 10 minutes late. So do we get a small time extension for that, or? Great, even better. In that case, we have time. So let's crap a shoot. Yeah, this is something we've done at panels since PAX East now. We did it at PAX East and Con Bravo, and it's been super fun both times. And so we're all gonna write a crap shot. All of you and us, we're gonna write a crap shot right now.
Yeah.
So we haven't shot the one from PAX East yet because it involves some specific locations. But we did shoot the one from Con Bravo. That was the recall. The Dave's announcer, like, if you've been affected by Dave's carcinomash protein supplements.
So rule number 1 for this crap shot, something that we can shoot at the office.
All right.
Because the one we wrote at East requires us to drive like an hour out of town. And that was just a bad idea.
Fair enough.
It required us to drive an hour out of town and to get a courtroom set.
Yeah.
Which we haven't ever been able to do for a regular sketch, so I don't know what we were thinking.
Yeah. Just get arrested. I like it. Good thinking.
Anyone up here want to sort of start off with a direction? No, not a cardinal direction.
North?
Whoever just said north.
Is the idea that you want a seed?
Yeah, some sort of a seed.
Can I get a word beginning with M? Put your hand up. I can't hear you unless you get your hand up. Yes, right there. Monkey.
Oh, I like it. Beginning with M, and the first thing I hear is day.
Yeah.
Okay, so right off the bat, we need a monkey.
So yeah, some sort of, well, maybe how about like a monkey wrench or a code
All right,
monkey?
we'll add this to the list of things that will never get shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like monkey wrench. Okay, monkey wrench.
No, we don't even have a monkey wrench.
We can get a monkey wrench.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, monkey wrench.
So we're implying that
It's dark and stormy. Monkey wrench. All right.
Good start.
Yeah, I heard ranch as well.
Monkey ranch.
Monkey ranch? No.
Actually,
No.
All right.
you know what though? Okay, if it's a monkey ranch, we can shoot it on the green screen.
Wait, hang on. Is this a reserve, like a ranch for monkeys, or is this a kind of horrible salad dressing?
No, it's like you're looking at
It could be a
Why not both?
Yeah, why not both? Exactly.
Why not both?
Why not both?
I think
It's where they raise the monkeys to make the ranch.
The monkey ranch.
And you can buy a souvenir monkey ranch made with real monkey.
So maybe
It's organic.
What part of the monkey? Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
I think the idea here, if it's going to be a monkey ranch, is it's a place where, like a cow ranch, where you raise monkeys so you can eat them later.
That's not.
Maybe.
City folk go there. City folk go there to have a vacation. You like city slickers.
They round up the monkeys and they there's monkey stampedes. I don't ever want to see a monkey stampede.
You get the full monkey experience.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, like,
Oh, maybe it's where you go so you can pretend to be a monkey. The hubbub of the big city.
What is the?
it's like a monkey dairy. You go there and you take the monkey.
Stop. We're doing an awful lot of world building on this monkey
oil.
ranch.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Okay.
What is the structure of this crap shot? Is this a commercial for a monkey ranch? Is this like a
maybe something has gone wrong with the monkey ranch?
Ooh,
maybe people are getting
report.
sick, and there's a news report. Ooh, Action 9 on the monkey ranch.
All right.
People are getting sick. Or maybe the monkeys have broken free, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so Action 9.
Action 9 News Desk. Anchor, whoever that is. Should we start with a non sequitur for something else?
Absolutely.
Like the end of a previous story?
All right, what's something that would make a good non sequitur?
That's
Like,
Dave was arrested. For fraud.
Yeah.
Doesn't offer all those services that he keeps advertising.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
oh.
As long as those might be.
It's called Gart Kinder.
With a T.
Spell this?
With a T.
It's a T, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah. it's kindergartner. Kindergartner.
Yay, we got there. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
A kindergartner.
Okay.
Next. And now.
And now the news.
And like moving the this just in paper over to the side, like a day those kindergartners will never forget. And now the news.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what? All right, sweet. So, what's the name of this ranch? What? I don't think the name of the ranch should involve the word monkey.
No. Sunshine Valley.
What?
Falling Water.
Barrel. The Barrel Monkey Ranch. What? Hidden Valley Monkey Ranch. But that if we're doing but if we're doing there is a ranch thing, then that will telegraph the ranch joke. So we shouldn't do that if we're going to make it be ranch later.
Secret River.
Secret River? All right.
Hey Graham, people are calling for Red Barrel Monkey Ranch.
Red Barrel, that's pretty good actually.
Just
too.
Red Barrel,
All right.
Red Barrel Ranch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's Red Barrel Monkey Ranch, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if we say that it's a monkey ranch to begin with, wouldn't it be better to kind of stack that later so that when it's like Red Barrel Ranch has had a problem with it, et cetera, with their monkeys, the idea comes in later?
It's only supposed to be like a minute long. I
that's a
think we
good
can
point.
cut right to the monkey chase.
So, disturbing reports coming from Red Barrel Monkey Ranch this morning as
some sort of rodeo?
Police standoff. As the police standoff enters its third week.
You think they would lead with that,
right?
Yeah.
The monkeys have organized.
Is it a land rights issue?
No, labor rights issue.
Labor rights issue, okay.
How are we bringing this to food poisoning caused by the souvenir monkey ranch? Oh, the Red Barrel Monkey Ranch is actually run by monkeys.
Ooh, that would explain why people are getting food poisoning.
Very Orwell.
And there's a labor dispute. They never want to wash their hands. At least not with water.
Now we're just infringing on other people's IP. That's a bad idea.
So if it's a thing where it's like people have gotten food poisoning, like there's certain reports coming from Red Barrel Monkey Ranch this morning, as it has been revealed that all the workers have actually always been monkeys.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a clever name.
Yeah, it wasn't just a clever name.
We can smooth over the actual like specific wording later. Just
Yeah.
So they've been revealed that the workers or the staff. Here we go. The staff responsible for not cooking.
Rendering.
Huh? What?
Rendering.
There we go.
Lovely.
Monkey Ranch. Dressing
and sauce line.
Dressing and sauces.
Maybe hot sauce line. You can bring it back to the hot sauces.
Line of salad dressing, and hot sauces. Have themselves monkeys the whole time. Then something.
Do you want to feed to?
We could cut to a field
cut
report.
to a location.
Yeah.
We go to Dave, who's live on vacation.
Well, except not Dave.
Not yet.
Or Karen Walnut, who's live on
Oh,
vacation.
yeah, right. Okay.
I remember some of the character names.
Yeah, most people have like an Action 9 persona, but it's hard to remember them all. Live on the scene.
Karen. Yeah, I mean...
Like just... Yeah, no, I like this. She's just screaming and she's gotten bit.
Mid-scream.
What?
Oh, actually, maybe that's not a good idea.
Which?
Maybe cutting to somebody... Maybe cutting to a woman screaming on location is not a good idea.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right.
What about just dry heaving?
Yeah. Dry heaving.
Dry heaving?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can she wear a monkey mask?
You know, she should start like that and then be like, because there's the satellite delay. She's just like, whoa. Hi, Brian. All right. I kind of want to have someone like a spokesman for the.
Like the labor or the union rep?
Yeah, spokesman for the monkey labor union. Probably are, yeah. I like the idea of like the spokesman for the labor union is like, first of all, I'm a chimpanzee and that's racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
What? we don't have access to an actual monkey.
Graham, we do, however, have a monkey mask.
Yeah.
Brachiators Local 599.
What?
Brachiators Local 599.
Brachiators?
Yeah, it's swinging from...
Wow. Well, I want it to be the monkey union, or else the spokesman for the monkey union said, first of all, I'm a chimpanzee and the name of this union is racist.
You've been...
Also, this is a Crapshot, so we got to wrap up
pretty much
kind
now.
of quickly.
Yeah.
What is the exit strategy? Is it just cut there? That's pretty good, actually. What? Yeah. Oh. Sorry. How did the camera get hit by something? Different idea. Feces. Oh, okay. I assumed that's what the something was going to be. That's good. What? It's cutting to Karen. When it cuts to Karen, she's eating a salad, and she's like, what?
Just kind of like, is that what... She's all like, is that why you sent me here, Brian? And then she's like, is that why you sent me here, Brian? And then she starts heaving.
So she's just like, oh, what? Is that, like, you could cut it there, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, sure, we'll do that. Okay. Eating a salad, unaware the feed has cut to her. Whoops, hang on. Here's Brian on delay. Realizes. Looks into camera.
Looks at the salad.
Yeah.
What? Looks into camera, then at salad, back at
Camera. Yeah.
And we're out.
Honk. Yay!
Brought to you by the letter M.
Love it.
We did it.
We got there. And now questions, which is to say the back half of this can be Q&A, because that is everything that we prepared, and now it is time for you to provide the entertainment. So so there's a microphone. There's two microphones. So
Extravagance.
You can line up at either one of them, and we'll jump back and forth. Can I move this? No, we'll leave it up here.
Stand, monkey.
And we'll start over there. It's the Cookie Brigade.
I'm going to make my customary
Do it up.
announcement that I have a giant box and several bags of cookies back there. I'll be walking around, or you can come to me. But there are cookies. Donate. We give all of the money directly to Child's Play. Loading Ready Run panels are always the best donators. So I will be going around during the Q&A. You can see me. I have giant hair. Everything's great. Give me money. I will give you cookies. Those things are not related.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, generally for Q&A purposes, if you can direct your question, if it's like a general question, someone will jump in. If you can direct it, that's awesome. But we do try to avoid the going down the line, could each of you tell me? Because then we're here for an hour. So go ahead then.
With that being said, I'm going to pass these down the line. Just pick your card.
Okay.
You don't have to go through, just pick your card.
Okay. All right.
Is this a draft? Is this what a draft is, Graham? Am I being drafted?
It's okay.
Wow, this hasn't been resealed or anything.
Some of them are convincingly resealed. Hey, a mountain.
Hey, a mountain.
And a mountain.
Hey, a mountain.
And a mountain.
A mountain. A mountain. Mountain.
Sweet!
Ooh, foil
So-
mountain.
So what's each of your
Windmill
choice?
slam.
I got my favorite color. Blue.
I'm definitely going to take Foil Island.
Foil mountain.
Everyone taking the foil.
Foil Island?
Nice.
Foil Island.
Foil Island.
There we go.
Would that be 5 and a red?
Yes, it would be. Oh no.
Oh, Flashback.
Oh no. No. The bump in the night is back.
That's an impressive gag.
Was sitting in her graveyard for a year.
2.5.
2.5. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Lord Hosk.
Thanks, Hosk.
Hey.
All right, I've been wondering about this all week. How can we best pay you tribute at Bandland? If you could have one thing that you wanted us to bring you, like water, magic cards,
Monkey.
something food, what would it be?
What?
Tacos?
This is the brass ring, Graham.
I don't know.
You could just come and say hi. You don't need to bring us offerings. We just like to, meet you and we can touch hands, see your hands in a consensual manner, and that would be really nice.
So hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, hand sanitizer actually. We're going to be doing all that hand touching. Gross.
Although we do sometimes get things brought to us as if some sort of dark altar.
I think
Someone gave us this just as the panel started, so I'm going to open this while we're having the next question.
All right. Let's go back over here.
This is going to be sort of a sad question, in my opinion, but...
Could you get right up on the microphone?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, we just can't hear you.
This is sort of a sad question to me, but since you guys have stopped doing sketches and stuff, and I've noticed that sometimes the blog on the website updates less frequently.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Do you think that Loading Ready Run is in its waning phase?
Dag.
Wow.
I hope
that is
not.
sad.
I don't think so.
I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think it is at all.
I think I just stopped updating the blog because otherwise it would be, hey, guess what? It's a new this thing, and it would always be the same thing. I mean, would it be helpful to you guys if it was literally a blog update? It's like, hey, reminder, here's Checkpoint, feed dump, the podcasts, blah, 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 blah. Or do you already get that information from YouTube? Do people just want to see more blog updates?
Well, I did kind of like the little behind-the-scenes stuff you sometimes...
I mean, for the behind-the-scenes stuff, we do have the monthly loading time updates now, which are very exciting if you haven't seen those.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess two things there. One, yeah, we haven't done the blog as much, and that's partly because we just haven't had a different sketch every week. And, like Kathleen said, most time, we did a blog post for PAX, right? But most of the time, a blog post would be, here was this week's feed dump and Checkpoint and Crapshots and podcasts, and maybe that's useful. If that is, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
And then to your actual thing about our waning years, I don't think so. I think we are different now because we're not doing the sketches. We're focusing on more other stuff. But I'm actually really excited for the things that we're starting to do and for where we're going. So I'm looking forward. Actually, I think that we're doing great. I mean, on paper, numbers are going up in terms of like in terms of viewership and subscribers and things. So I think it's good.
Graham.
Good. I'm not planning on going anywhere. That's for that.
Graham.
I got nothing else to do.
It could also be fair to say that, like with stuff like Qwerpline coming out too, like it's not like we've stopped writing comedy and coming up with like longer form stuff like the sketches. I mean, we're repurposing it in a different way. So if you like that, you can think about it that way too. I mean, you're going to get Qwerpline bi-weekly, and it's going to be about 14 minutes long.
Which means once
on
every
average.
2 weeks, not twice a week.
Correct.
Yeah. So bi-monthly?
To be clear.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
Bi-monthly is also
semi-monthly.
Semi-monthly. Yeah.
All right, let's go over here. Excluding homelands, what would be the worst 3 packs to draft in one draft?
Excluding homelands, 2 homelands in any other pack.
Okay, I definitely have to say, what did we do in the Chaos draft? Was that which set from Kamigawa was that had no synergy with literally anything
Any
else?
set from Kamigawa has no
Okay,
synergy
so
outside of Kamigawa.
One set from Kamigawa. What else doesn't have? What else is extremely parasitic?
For Jared's birthday 2 years ago, we legitimately drafted 4th edition Chronicles.
That was actually kind of fun, though.
It was kind of fun, but like Jared had like this stone cold bomb of Aladdin's Ring.
Yep.
Which is like 8 mana to cast, and then 8 mana to tap to deal 4 damage.
Yeah.
And that was like a bomb.
Yeah.
In that format.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything from Lord.
Hello.
Hello.
It's my first PAX, and I'm very happy to see you.
Yay.
So to narrow down the questions, or the answers, I guess, who's done the most traveling
The most traveling?
out of you guys? Like, who has stayed in the most hotels?
Probably Graham and I.
Probably, yeah.
What is the worst hotel you've ever stayed at?
Ooh.
And why?
Oh, okay. It's not a hotel. This is my pick. The person who ran it was very nice, but the first time we went to Japan, we stayed in the self-advertised cheapest hostel in Tokyo. Because we're only there for like part of a night, like we're getting in late and then leaving the next day. And I was like, I just flew to Japan. I don't want to spend a lot of money on staying here. So it was something like $40 a night. And now when you say hostel, you are given an impression that there will be rooms. There was one large room that had been divided into many smaller rooms, like cells, but smaller.
With like a sheet of plywood
Yeah.
that like didn't go all the way to the ceiling. And
And, like-
the beds were just sort of like roughly bed-shaped constructions made of 2x4.
Yeah, with like thin mattresses on top, and there was not enough room to get into your room and like stand beside your bed with your backpack. So you had to like take off your backpack, like go through this plywood door on hinges, and then go into your tiny cell, which was just like an enclosure of plywood, and sleep on this tiny narrow bed. And I was in there, and I'm like, well, this sure was $40 a night in Tokyo.
It's like a bathroom stall.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite part of that, though, was that the guy, when we checked in, because in Japan they write down your passport number at every place you stay, and we handed them our passports, and he's like, oh, Canadian, because he spoke very good English. He's like, oh, Canadian, I thought you were American. And we're like, no, we're from Canada. Oh, well, Americans, they have all the guns. Just this weird fact he wanted to share. They have all the guns.
Just taking a poll. Can all you take your guns out right now and show them to us?
And we were just sort of like, yeah, sure. Yep, they do. I've heard that too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's go over here.
Good morning. So Friday nights is one of the reasons I play Magic. I think
Yay.
it's so good.
Yay.
It's so
Thank you.
My question is, how did LoadingReadyRun start?
How did it start?
Yeah.
Go back in time to the year of
2003.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
when we started putting stuff up.
Yeah.
Okay, real
was
briefly.
2000.
Paul and I worked at the same. We've known each other since grade 4, but we worked at the same place, and we figured that it would be fun if we went backpacking around Europe. And then we thought that we would do this thing that no one had ever done at the time, which was doing like a video travelogue and putting it on the internet. Obviously, people do that now, but at the time, it was a different idea. And we were like, but if we want people to watch that, then we should get some sort of following first. And we like doing videos, so let's start a website where we'll do sketches, and then people will watch the sketches, and then we'll have a viewer base when we finally do this backpacking thing. We've never done this backpacking thing.
Yeah.
That was like 12 years ago. And then we just were like, well, how often should we do these? I don't know, I guess we'll aim for weekly, and if we can't keep that up, then we'll like pull it back to every 2 weeks. And we started weekly, and we could do it, and so we've been doing that ever since. So that's how it started. And then we just sort of, like a Katamari, just pull all these other people in over the years.
Super cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
No problem. By the way, just real quick, I was afraid of this. Well, this is awesome, but I was also afraid of this. In the box, which is quite heavy.
Well, we'll save that for last.
Okay. Hi, Choose.
Hi, Choose.
Awesome.
Clubbed.
6-pack of Schweppes Club Soda. But on the upside, we're going to draft later, so that's fun.
Yeah!
Thank you so much. And now I'll have one of these because I have to. As the person who accepted it. I'm not drinking all 6, are you mad? I have to pee bad enough anyway. Right, we're over there.
Over here.
Hi. Can you guys re-upload banana orange juice? Or banana onion juice?
What?
Banana onion juice?
Can we do what about it?
Re-upload it.
Oh, was it on Blip?
It was on the website, I think, but I haven't been able to access it for about 7 years.
So there's some...
All right.
That's about how long I've been tasting it. There's some early Iron Stomachs that maybe simply are lost. It's really shitty, but there's some that we might have just not properly backed up. So I don't know. If we can find it, we'll upload it again. But if we can't find it,
I mean,
it will live in your hearts.
No refilming?
I know someone has a downloaded like web quality version, but 7 years ago, web quality was garbage.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And no chance of refilming it?
No.
Not with
Sit
me.
down.
Maybe
We
with
can
somebody
Kickstarter it. Yeah. Thanks.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So it seemed like recently Kathleen is translated to being the one true feed dump host. Just question whether that happened kind of organically or whether there was a specific like, all right, we're changing host now and Kathleen is going to
What happened was Graham got really, really busy just doing other things, and when I started taking over, he was really busy sort of working on...
I think it was while I was editing Strip Search.
Yeah, I was about to say, while you were working on Strip Search and you were working like probably 60 or 70 hours a week on that, and we didn't want to stop doing the show, but Graham just didn't have time to do it, and I had been sort of the most regular guest, and I was like, that's okay, I'll take it over for a bit. And a bit turned into the entire duration of Strip Search, and then turned into, well, now I'm done Strip Search, and I really need a break because I'm physically exhausted. And then it kind of just kept going from there, and now when I started doing it, I just tried to do exactly what Graham did as much as possible. But the longer I hosted it, the more I was like, oh, we could do jokes like this, and we could do, little editing things and cut in weird stuff that's like artifacts of 1980s video. And when we took Feed Dump exclusively to our own, off the Escapist and put it on YouTube just exclusively, we thought, hey, this will be a good chance to, sort of rebrand it with the weird new direction it's been going. And now it is a different show, but I think a good show. It is different, though, because I'm much more like, let's get a narrative thread going across the episode and stuff like that. So maybe it's like just as improvised, but slightly more developed in the improvisation. I don't know. I think both shows are good, but they're different.
So organically is the answer.
Yeah, it's the answer.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, let's head over here.
All right, so when are you going to do a sequel to The Groceries and the DUI?
What?
The Groceries and the DUI, the beachening of everybody. Yes, the beachening must continue.
Whoa! Oh,
when beads changes.
Beads drop.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Because there's been 3?
We've done 3.
4?
3.
Hang on.
There's
Yeah, we done 4. I've done 4.
which how's
Yeah,
there?
there was
Club
Paul
Soda
shaving
Burps.
his beard.
Yeah.
There was the
There was
pulling
a-
the hood off.
Oh, the hood, right?
Yeah.
There's
Oh
been
yeah,
4.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
James?
And then groceries.
What was the
and
question
cost.
about them?
We need more.
All right. Well, we got to wait for a bit because we had a couple in quick succession, so we got to wait so that it's really.
It'll happen when you least expect it.
But we're definitely going to keep doing that joke 'cause it's really funny.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Anybody else want club soda?
First off, I would appreciate if you did the blog post every week with like, here's what we did. I just I get to check the website like once a week, try to keep track of what's been uploaded. Are the guys from the province government coming back for Desert Bus?
Sorry, what was the second part of that?
Are the guys from the province government coming back for Desert Bus?
Are the
Oh,
suits
God
gonna-
willing.
Not if we get them
Probably
voted
not.
out.
No, the reason that happened in the first place is because somebody they were having a party when we were at the Viatech offices doing Desert Bus last year, and they're like, well, one of the things that we can't move is that there's going to be a game launch party while you guys are in there, and but we're like, okay, that's fine, we'll work around it. Because you guys are being very generous in donating us the space. But then while I was there on Desert Bus, somebody in the chat was like, hey, you guys should go and crash the party. And I'm like, hey, we have a remote camera set up, let's do it. And so we crashed their party with a conga line, and I was like, ha 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 ha. And then the suits who happened to be there were like, why is there a conga line of people with a camera? Let's go check it out.
Well, one of them had been briefed.
Yeah, that's true.
One of them did sort of get like from like their social media people was like, by the way, this thing is going on in the other room, and maybe you should check that out.
They came in, they looked a little shy, and I said, hey, not knowing who they were, I said, why not just go say hello to the internet? And then they took it and ran with it.
Yep.
And then they auctioned off a house.
They started dancing, and they auctioned off a houseboat vacation, and
Oh, it was amazing.
It got weird. It
Well,
was sweet, though.
apparently they loved it.
Yeah.
The aftermath was that there was the most social media attention they'd ever gotten for anything they've ever done.
their Twitter volunteer was like, "Sir, this is blowing up."
We have 6 mentions.
Desert Bus for Hope, charity fundraiser, and provincial kingmaker.
So afterwards, Graham and I got invited to the legislature to honor our commitment to charity.
It's seriously like it was the most like formalized waste of time. not them inviting us, that was really great, but like before they can start work, this was like the provincial legislature, so the governing body for our province, the province of British Columbia, like a state house here. The governing body, before they start work, they spent like 40 minutes, each of them in turn, standing up and going, "And we welcome to the guest gallery today this person who pet my dog last week. Thank you." And everyone bangs their table really loud. And then someone else stands up and is like, "And we thank this person who, is kind to cats." And everyone bangs their table. And then they welcomed us, and then they finally started and just started bickering at one another.
So then we left.
Oh man, yeah. They were really salty that day too.
Yeah. Well, if I remember, you weren't allowed to make any noise from the press gallery.
No, you were
no
not
clapping.
allowed, no, you were not allowed to applaud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't even wave. And it's just like, these people who saved a monkey from drowning. And it's like...
I like the monkey theme this panel was taking. I appreciate it. All right, let's go over here.
I know you didn't want questions down the line, so I'm guessing this is something you guys have talked about. Who is one person you wish you could have cameo in something that you haven't had them cameo yet?
I thought it was The Rock.
Well, I mean, you say that now, and now it's obvious, but Edward James Olmos.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, still.
We made so many Edward James Olmos jokes over the years. It'd be really good to finally get him in something, but
Yeah.
I have no idea how to contact him. But he was in that episode of Portlandia, so I know that he has a sense of humor for that sort of thing. So.
It's unfortunate we didn't switch him up for Billy D, because he's here, right? And we could have got him.
Which?
Billy D. Williams.
Is he here?
It will be, yeah.
What?
For a quick signing.
Oh.
Yep.
I had no idea.
We retroactively change our answer to Billy D. Williams.
So you're changing the deal.
Yes.
Altering the deal.
Yes, altering the deal. Hilarious. All right, head over here.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Hope you're all well.
Very good.
I might not be able to do this as well as the person who originated this, but Lucian, this is the ghost of your staff you threw away. What about my girlfriend? You promised me.
That was weird.
That's it? All right. I like your shirt, by the way. Sorry, was there a question in there? All right. Hey, I think, by the way, the one and the four of you there, I think we can do that. And then we're good, because that'll be the...
Yeah, we got 10 minutes.
There's our 10-minute warning, so we're good.
Let's do this.
Okay, on that spooky note, this one is targeting towards Graham, but I mean, anyone else can chime in if you want. So what was the most enjoyable sketch that you have written and recorded, and why? You can take a little bit of time. There's a lot that you've done.
No kidding, there's a lot.
Okay. Would you like me to handle this answer? What? Would you like me to take this one?
Sure.
Because I only wrote one sketch, so there's only one answer.
There you go.
Yeah, the one I wrote.
Which one was that?
Do you even remember the name?
No. Wait, I might get there.
It was the one with the big lottery ticket, right?
Yeah.
It was like best day ever or something like that.
Wasn't it worst day ever?
Worst day ever?
The best worst day ever? I don't remember. I didn't name it. I don't think.
See, the thing is, I can think of lots of sketches that were horrible and unpleasant to shoot, but not so many that were like, oh, that was easy and nice and fun. Anything where we had to be in the woods, like there's a sketch called Scout's Honor where Graham is playing a Scouts leader, and then we've got like a reverse angle of all these horrible little Boy Scouts. Those woods are infested with mosquitoes, and it was basically like every 10 minutes everybody would have to run out and apply a fresh coat of like bug repellent, and then you'd go in and you'd be eaten alive while trying to do your lines.
The thing is, we were using like deep woods off.
It wasn't deep enough.
No, it was. We were 30 feet from a parking lot.
All right. So do you got one?
In recent memory, I'm going to go with Doctors Hate Her, because I really enjoyed taking that nugget of weirdness and then spinning it out into a whole sketch, and then I was really happy with how the final product came together.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
In memory of your old Crapshots of the Punishment series, I have a quick question. Where did Noah keep the bees?
Okay, to anyone who didn't hear him, in honor of the Punishment Crapshot series, where did Noah keep the bees? I don't know.
In the archives.
Oh. All right.
Lovely.
Hilarious. Yeah, run. Yeah. All right, last three.
Okay, so you guys have done a lot of sketches, but which one was the first one you guys went, heck yeah, I'm acting? Or you thought that, hey,
I still haven't thought, heck yeah, I'm acting. That's not true, actually. The first sketch that we ever did where I was like, man, everybody brought their A game. Except for, I mean, I still think he did, but he was upset about it was Morgan.
Right.
Was the hampire, the bacon, I can't remember exactly what it was called. I can't remember what our sketches are called. But the one with like it's Bill and me and Morgan.
Well, Bill only comes in at the end.
Oh yeah.
He's the Whampire.
He's the Whampire.
Yeah, it's Hampire and Jampires. What the hell was it?
I can't remember what it was called.
It was in my parents' old kitchen.
Yeah.
The conceit is James is bitten by a cursed pig and turns into a hampire, and he craves bacon.
Yeah, but that was the first sketch that we ever did where I think all of us after were like, wow, we actually really...
Wow, that turned out
really, really well, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
With the weirdest punchline ever. Because someone earlier in the video makes a joke about like, what's next, a Whampire? Like you just like the music of George Michael? Like, well, this is stupid. And then the punchline, after we've made the Hampires and Jampires joke and Paul's eaten all this jam and all the bacon is gone and everything, the punchline is Bill walks in with headphones singing Wake Me Up Before You Go-Go to himself.
Yeah.
And opens the fridge and goes, aw, I was going to make a bacon and jam sandwich.
Yeah.
That's the out.
That was the out, yeah.
That's so weird.
I love it.
And then we made a bacon and jam sandwich and
It
filmed
was actually pretty good.
It wasn't bad. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hi, so coincidentally, what's going on with all the crew members we haven't seen in a while, like Bill and Morgan? Are they doing well? Is there any chance they might be in a sketch soon, or do they live far away now?
James?
I don't know where Morgan is. I haven't
Does
talked
anyone?
It was his birthday 2 days ago.
Last week?
Oh.
Doing what? With who? At the coffee shop.
Oh.
Oh. With,
I thought he was
so
going to
he's-
go back.
Yeah, he's still working in movies?
So he's still alive.
Good.
Hooray!
He's hard to get a hold of. Yeah, last project I heard, because he does, because his dad is a grip, so he's been doing work on movies. So he was working on Grace Point in
Yeah.
Victoria, and he was doing a bunch of work on the World of Warcraft movie, like building the sets and stuff in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Which wrapped like
A
wrapped
year.
like a year ago and doesn't come out for another year and a half.
Yeah.
Because apparently the whole movie is just being made in post. I don't know why they bothered filming anything.
Yeah. Morgan is a free spirit. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
And then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please. Matt and Jer both moved to Vancouver, and boo.
They got so busy they couldn't even be here.
Yeah, it's true.
Scene.
So yeah, that's where everybody is.
Yeah.
This is for Beej. I don't know if you have, but will you ever make a Magic Let's Play?
Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes.
Will I make a Magic Let's Play? It could even be a Crapshot, but preferably longer.
We've said we want to get you in one of those, in a stream of Magic duels.
Yeah, in an MTGO or duels or.
Yeah.
It's so shiny.
Yeah.
And so's the other one.
A game where we can't time out or lose tickets on.
Oh, okay, yeah. That because I wanted to try that whole draft nonsense thing you guys do in
Please,
MTGO,
yes.
but there's something about a timer, and I figured that wasn't going to go down well. But yeah, I don't think I'll do a Magic Let's Play because that might be really taxing on my brain. But we'll see if I goof around a bit during Desert Bus. But I have a feeling at some point I'll play duels. I think that'll be fun. And to be fair, I have played 5 games of Magic in my entire life. The most recent being Pack Wars against Ian, and I was taking at least 8 minutes a turn, so I was doing real good.
I mean, that's you're just getting more value out of your pack. It takes you that much longer to enjoy it, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get the hell out of there, actually.
I feel like you resist magic as a matter of principle at this point.
It kind of has become that. I resisted it before because it was because I have a collector's mentality where I want to get one of everything, and I know that magic doesn't work that way. But I know that if I give into it, that I'm going to feel that siren song. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just better if I resist. And now it's just funny.
Awesome. All right, cool. I have a quick question actually for our signing interpreters, because they came up to me beforehand and asked if there was anything unusual that they might have to be prepared for, and I'm curious if either of them can answer from their perspective, what the weirdest thing they had to deal with during this panel was.
But they should only sign it to the person that they're signing to.
No, because then I won't understand it.
Yeah.
No? We did brief them that there was something called Qwerpline, and they'd have to figure out how to translate that. Yeah? Probably that one? All right. Fair enough. Here's a word that doesn't exist. So
Good
enjoy.
luck.
Okay. Now a very, very small Crapshot that we filmed at the same time as the other one. You guys,
Oh, yes.
You guys are seeing both of next week's Crapshots. And this is very short, so I hope the sound is good for this.
I want to suck your blood.
You want to suck my butt?
Blood.
Butt?
Blood.
I mean, I'm not wearing shorts.
Jesus fucking Christ, why me?